Hey everyone, it's Mike Elias with LoComusings.com, and today I am here with Leigh Newport of Stage by Design. And this year, for the first time, we've really included staging in our listing process, and that's made a tremendous difference. So first of all, Leigh, tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about Stage by Design.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much for inviting me to be here, of course. But Stage by Design has been in business for 10 years. We have a small company that's based in Loudoun County. We serve all of Northern Virginia. Our niche is not only working with occupied homes where we provide consultations, but we also are full service. So we can stage your vacant properties as well. We have a very extensive inventory of furniture, artwork, and accessories. So we can really run the gamut.
Okay, so just hitting on that a little bit, we not very often do we get a vacant property, but what have you seen the difference in a vacant property versus a stage property is getting it sold?
That's a great question. Well, the issues with a vacant property is that if there are already flaws, your eye is going to go automatically to it. It could be something that's slight, but staging doesn't try to hide it. It just tries to direct attention towards the focal points. And if there is anything such as low light or maybe abnormalities with the flooring, again, these aren't things we hide, but we try to evoke a feeling of warmth and comfort and style, and we make this photo stand out. So there's nothing to differentiate a vacant house from any other house on the block. It's just a little white box from room to room. So staging gives that interest, and then we can get them through the door and get them those offers. But it's just lackluster if it's empty.
Yeah, right. You see it all the time in the walkthroughs that when a house is empty, oh, I didn't notice that before, right? So you don't want them to see that beforehand. So, okay, well, so tell us why it's important for that sellers to think about bringing in a stager beforehand.
Absolutely. When you live in your house, you really can't see all of the things that need to be done. It's your house. You walk by flaws, you walk by little imperfections and deferred maintenance issues because they're not structural. You don't have to fix it. You know it's there and it's in the back of your mind, but you just don't do it. And we also customize our house to make sense for us. How many people you need to see, not necessarily to aim towards the focal point.
Right, me and my 4 kids and 3 pets, right? That might not be it, okay.
Right, exactly. So bringing someone in, I'm impartial. I'm not tied to the sale, and I'm there just to be honest and get you more money for your house. So it's very important to bring somebody in that can see things completely differently, and I see it only from a buyer's perspective. And one of the greatest wins for me is when I bring something to the attention of the homeowner they've never seen.
Yeah.
Like, I've lived here 10 years, and I never knew that the ceiling did that. Really?
Yeah.
And it's great. And then, of course, they think, I'm omnipotent and I can see everything. But I love that. I love finding those things because that's what the buyers will see.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to see.
Well, and it helps us a little bit too because we're able to. I might see those things,
right.
But being able to bring in the third person and say, hey, listen. Not only did I see it, but she's seen it through the eyes of the buyer, and it's really something we need to take care of. Like, I know you love this hot pink bathroom, but we really got to change it. Right?
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. So obviously things change from season to season. How do you stay up to date on what's the current trends and what people are looking for?
That's a great question. I am a big proponent of continuing education. So I'm part of the Real Estate Staging Association. I attend either their annual conference. I'm also going to Dallas actually in November for
nice. Go pick up the Cowboys team.
That's
right. Yeah.
That's you. It's a home staging summit, and I'm also doing a mastermind with a group of regional and some local peers. So we're just going to get together and talk about our businesses in addition to the formal training. But I also subscribe to shelter magazines, and we're always looking online for the trends. The biggest thing in staging is that it's really not just putting furniture in rooms. And even when I started the business 10 years ago, it's evolved into almost a decorator look. It's still utilizing the marketing tips and tricks that help you sell a house, but it's no longer just standard furniture. It's really taken it to a whole new level. So we're looking to see, other demographics of other houses on the market, decorator resources. I go to High Point to see the trends. That's one of the biggest ways to predict what's coming down the pike. Is that we purchase all of our furniture through our wholesalers. And High Point is the leader in the industry for the furniture and accessories market. So.
All right, so we're both in a lot of houses, and so I like to have a little bit of fun with this. So tell us some of the weirdest things that you've seen when you've been on a staging consultation.
How long do you have, Mike?
Yeah, it could go for days, but.
It could, yes. But there's a lot of unique things, and I'm sure there's about 100 that I'm forgetting, but things that just because the stories behind them were so fun. There was a glow-in-the-dark Jesus in a prominent place in the bedroom that I agonized over telling the homeowner to remove. And she goes, "Oh, yeah, I just framed that out for my girlfriend and gave it to me. I can stick it in a closet now." I thought it was like her prized possession because it was on a pedestal.
Yeah.
You know, he's like this eerie glow. There's a 2-story fountain it was literally about 8 feet tall, functioning fountain in the middle of a Lansdowne house.
Nice.
It was about 10 feet wide. It was
Good for exterior, not interior, huh?
It was a statement.
Yeah.
It was a statement, yeah. And some unfortunate artwork. That's graphic.
Okay.
Is probably the best things that come to mind.
Awesome. Well, there it is, folks. We're just a little snippet of what bringing a stager in to your house before you get it on the market can do. It's something, as I said, that we've been implementing this year. It's really helped us, and it's really helped our clients, and just another service that we provide. So, Leigh, thanks for coming in today. And be on the lookout for the next post from LoComusings.com real estate team. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.